morning and welcome to another episode of Financial Freeway. I'm on my way today. I took the day off to catch up on some accounting work and get some stuff done at the old hacienda. But right now I'm going to be taking my beautiful Dodge Ram to get a quick wash. Got to keep the machine nice and clean. But today I wanted to talk about a concept that I think is underutilized, and that is starting with the end in mind. So many people think about what the next step's going to be without ever having the actual end in mind as to where they want to end up, what the end goal wants to look like. This is why I say time again how important it is to take a couple of hours one Saturday or Sunday afternoon when you have some free time. Get a pen and paper, walk into a quiet room without distractions, preferably if there's like a den or an office with no windows, and put on some music, but have it be classical music or anything without words. And just sit there and meditate on the idea of what you want your future to look like. And the more palatable way to do it is with the 5 years. Always, think of what you want to be in 5 years, where you want to be with your career, financially, with your family. Say you want to get married or you want to have kids. You want to make sure you kind of put that in that envelope of 5 years. So you start to kind of get an idea of where you want to go. Because if you don't have that goal kind of idea set inside in your mind, you're going to be kind of waffling, and you start doing what I call survivor mode, where you just go through every week, 1 week at a time, one payday at a time, 1 month at a time, and you never start going in any sort of direction anywhere. You might be growing as an employee, or maybe in a more natural sense like a parent, where you're kind of forced to evolve. But other than that, financially, if you have some financial goals, if you don't have these goals set in place, you're going to flounder, and you're not going to start moving forward until you at least start with the end in mind, like where you want to end up. 5 years is a great place to start. Sit down, have a look at what it does. Debt-free? Do you want a house? Do you want to own a business? Do you want to be the boss of where you are currently? All these things have to be in place, because if you just sit around and wait for circumstances to allow you, give you the permission to take a chance and move forward, that might never ever happen. But with a goal in mind, you can start to look and be more attuned to opportunities when they come up. And the interesting thing about that is there's actually neuroscience to back that up. There's a cluster of nerves right in the back of the brain called I might have this wrong, it's the Reticular Activation System, R.A.S. And what it does is, I'm driving this car right now, and it allows me to focus, my brain to focus only on what's important. I don't notice the color of the fences or the cars that are not immediately in my path or could be a problem. My mind blocks those out and focuses on where I need to go and what I need to be doing. It's the same as reading a book. The R.A.S. kicks in when you're reading a book, so you don't have all the words entering your brain at once. It allows you to filter out the things that aren't important, so you can focus on one word at a time or one sentence at a time, and you can get a free flow of thoughts. This R.A.S. is activated when you start thinking about what you want your future to look like. It's a lot like when you hear about things like the law of attraction or using the power of intention. These things activate the R.A.S. and they start to kind of act as like a radar system, seeking out opportunities to get you to where your goals are. So by taking the time to just simply, and it's like a couple of hours, and it's not a couple hours a week or a month, it's a couple hours once, and that's it. And once it's done, your mind's kind of set in motion. I'm not saying it's going to be able to go on autopilot, but it definitely does help you get moving in that direction. So you set this up, you set your R.A.S. in motion, and your brain, your subconscious brain, will actually start being more attuned to opportunities that come up when you are in that motion. For instance, say you want to be a singer, and I love this example. You want to be a professional singer. You write down 5 years, I want to be a professional singer. You're going to sing every day, so your singing is going to get better. You can get more control of your diaphragm and your vocal cords and everything. But what's the great thing is that when anyone talks about entertainment at their wedding or their church, your brain is going to be ready to pounce on those opportunities. Whereas if you didn't have that, it would never be actually hyper aware of it. If you just enjoyed singing, you wouldn't actually put that same activation center in your mind working towards getting you those opportunities. And so when those opportunities come up, you're going to be more attuned to say, hey, you know what, I'd love to sing for you. And the more you sing in that situation, the better you get, the more notoriety you're going to get. And next thing you know, you're on America's Got Talent, and you're getting the gold buzzer. That's how powerful this is. Now, okay, maybe I'm trying to be a little comical here with that whole idea, but having a goal and writing it down makes such a big difference in your overall life, your satisfaction, your success, your happiness. So take a moment, write down where you want to be, get that end in mind, and you're gonna be, that's the first step. It's the first step to becoming a success. So tick off some of those things, but make sure we got debt-free, financially healthy, retirement taken care of, and then you can fill the rest in with whatever you want, because I want everyone to be financially healthy and taking care of themselves. Thanks so much. Make sure you check out my book, My Conversations with Keegan. That is on Amazon. The link is posted in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and share, because we got some good stuff to send out there to the world. We want everyone to be financially healthy, wealthy, and happy. God bless.